Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Los Angeles have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Angels, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Play ball. Out. He's out. That's
Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Bryce Harper.
From the stretch. Fouled off. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's the first pitch to him. High pop-up. Pujols has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They're
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone!
Tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep last night twice. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Stepping into the box.
For the Angels, designated hitter, Zach Greinke.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems not only with his power but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
In
is Joey Votto now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's a .333 hitter. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
And you see here, this is just a great piece of hitting. The ball's away, and he doesn't try to do too much with it. He just goes with the pitch, gets a great backspin on the ball, and clanks it off the foul pole for a home.
Calhoun is there, and they go down in a hurry here. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States.
Leading off for the Angels, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous
Leading off
Mike
for the
Trout.
Yankees, center fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Trout.
Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the third time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. Solo home run here for Mike Trout, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. He popped out in his first trip. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Quinn looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Lined hard toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Bryant.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And it's gone. Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Blake Wood is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. But pulled in at the... Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Leading off for the Angels, second baseman.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and one strike. Liner toward right center. Wynn moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Calhoun. but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. From the belt, the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! Here's Chris Bryant now. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's gone 2 for 6.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In is Joey Votto now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Simmons over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead this one 13-0. So striding forward now, Zach Kozart. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload.
Play ball.
Your attention, please.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calhoun is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Calhoun at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. There is Valbuena. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And at this point of the game,
Leading off for the Angels, shortstop,
here's Manny Machado now. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, batting at an even 400.
Manny Machado.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Calhoun. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 26 for him on the season as this lead got even wider. Jose Altuve will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for 3rd. And he's safe.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. George Springer will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at 3rd and only 1 away. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. In now, Chris Bryant. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
First baseman number 25, Joey Votto.
Digging in, Joey Votto. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 0 for 4. Freddie Freeman will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 20, Freddie Freeman.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Calhoun is underneath this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. George Springer will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Freddie. Freeman will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Didi Gregorius is also into the game as he takes over at short. Salvador Perez.
Now catching, number 14, Salvador Perez.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch for
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 54, Aroldis.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Line toward the gap in left center. Calhoun is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, batting at an even .400. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats up Kinsler.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belted high and deep into right center. Quinn ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone! in and Middleton enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's big Aaron Judd. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits with one of them. At the plate, Martin Maldonado.
Leading off for the Angels, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Here's George Springer. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and pulled it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Calhoun is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first down. Sliding into the box, Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third, and he'll get in there safely.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1, here it comes. Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. But he will not try it as he heads back to the bag. And I thought he had it easily, but he apparently didn't think so, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Salvador Perez. He topped out in his first trip. In the air to straightaway right. Gwynn is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Here's Justin Upton now, starting things for his side in the ninth.
Off for the Angels, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now, this is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.